This is a film that's really a love song to female investigative journalists, and I think it was a great privilege to be able to get to know the life and work of Loretta McLaughlin, who I'd never heard of before, who was the person that I play in this film. I think this is a very dark film about a very dark subject. But it's also, I think, touching on the struggles that many women have today, which is how to be a working woman and a mother, and how to do your job to the best of your ability, and how to be taken seriously in a man's world. So I think it spoke to a lot of the experiences that I've had. It spoke to a lot of the struggles that I've had, but equally sets it in a really interesting time period with a really interesting case that I personally knew nothing about.
I knew basically the details of the Boston Strangler we've all learned from the movie, back in the 60s. I didn't know that there were two women behind encouraging the police departments to coordinate, that the two women were the driving force behind having them create the bureau that collated all the information, which is now the way that most police departments operate. I mean, that's a really important change. And it wouldn't have come had these women not been very publicly criticizing the police department, which was an incredibly dangerous thing for them to be doing. Because not only were they being threatened by madmen and serial killers, but they were also being dismissed by the establishment. And so they had an insurmountable burden to overcome in order to tell this story. And as Keira pointed out, it hasn't changed that much.
I mean, yes. Yeah, I think this story is about the importance of having female investigative journalists. It's the importance of having women in powerful positions in storytelling, because if you don't have women in these places, then stories get ignored that are very important for women.
And these women were operating in these male-dominated arenas where they had to be very practical. The way to get through that was to do their jobs really well. In fact, to do their jobs better than anybody else, which is what they had to do. And I would like to think that it's different, but it's not. I think women still need to, they still have to be better than everybody. And women of color in particular have to show up in a way that no average white man has to. And it's just the world we're living in still. And to pretend that it's changed, I think is, I don't know, short-sighted.